Well, good morning everybody, and I hope everybody had a lovely week. It has been a pretty good week, except for all the rain. It will be like really nice, and then it all of a sudden will start turning a funky color in the sky, and then it rains, and then I looked outside one day and I'm like, and I didn't have my sight, or not my sight, my far glasses to see, and I'm like, it looks like it's kind of like snowing outside. Like, what the heck? And I looked outside and it does look like it's snowing. Well, it was a mix of some places got hit with hail, like little pea-sized hail all over, and where we were it was just kind of a sleety, rainy, it was kind of screwy looking outside. You looked outside and it was kind of, it wasn't snowing, but it was that mix of a fine hail, crystal rain, whatever, so it looked kind of like for a little short period of time that it was snowing, so that's kind of weird. But anyway, but our weather's just like, this is kind of weather I can remember back growing up with all the time. July was always the big storm month. You either got the heat, and you're hoping for rain, or it went the other way and it was raining all the time and you're worried about floods and stuff. So excuse me just for a minute, sorry about that. I had my fan on because I don't know about you guys, but we have the battle of the thermostat in my household. Some of us like it to keep it a little cooler, some like it middle of the road, some of it like to keep it warm in the house. And I was just schmelting. I was in the bathroom getting ready, putting just a little bit, good thing not too much makeup, melting, putting my hair back for the day, and it's not fixed, it's not curly for a reason. I was just melting, like, what? Oh, my husband, before he left, turned the thermostat up to 77, which is not a comfortable temperature for our house, because when the sun starts going down and whatever in the afternoon, it'll be really hot. So this is like the morning is a cooler time of day. Find my words. And so it was hot. I thought it was already hot. Oh, I had to talk to him. Don't touch the. I'm going to put in those lock boxes on the thermostat so people, because he'll do it up and then my son will turn it way down to the 60s, so then that's too cold. I like it right about 73, 74, and that's comfortable in the house. And I try to express to everybody in the household that if you just leave it at that constant temperature between 72 to 74, right in that range, it keeps the constant temp all the time. The thermostat will adjust to if it's hotter or cooler. It will run some more, run some less, or you know, whatever, depending on what you need. But no, somebody gets a little chilled, whoosh, go up there, they turn it down. Somebody gets hot, whoosh, they turn it the other way. So it's like, oh, I do want to get one of those lock boxes, and I'm the one that has to keep it constant. So anyway, I was hot, getting ready, and I'm still hot. I had the fan on, keep me a little bit cool, but then that sitting here talking to you started to dry my eyes out. And so I thought, I'm like, then I'll be like blinking weird, and you're like, what's wrong with them? So excuse me if I'm schmelting a little bit during breakfast. So anyway, that's what's going on with the weather and whatever. Everybody, look in the national forecast and you can see too, but I was like, what do everybody talk about? Weather and family. So we went and saw the Nina and Pinta exhibit last Sunday. It was fantabulous. I'm so glad we went. We were talking at work, and then one of the doctors I work for and his wife said, what? I didn't hear about that. They Googled it and they went up and they saw it and they loved it. Remember, I thought it was going to be a smaller size of the original. It wasn't. Let me think now. Nina was the exact same size as the original Nina, which I was totally surprised about. And the Pinta was made larger than the original because they wanted to be able to have more people to get on it to see it and the structure and be able to walk around on different parts of it, because it was so small you couldn't do that. So the original size, like you couldn't walk up on the poop deck in that part, so the larger Pinta, which was made larger than the original, then you could walk up on the poop deck and look around more and stuff, and they wanted to have that accessible to everybody. So it was a really neat exhibit. I did a quick little teeny video my son watched. He goes, Mom, this music you put with it was very, very depressing. I'm like, well, I would like to have music that has to do with the theme of whatever the video is, you know, either holiday or water, mountain, whatever the theme is. I like the music to correlate with it. So it was a song that was called New World, and it was kind of like old time that I would imagine back in the 1400s, which I don't think they had like little peppy unless it was like some folk music. So it's kind of, if you don't like the music, just turn the music down, but it gives you a good overview of the whole ships and then the whole parts of the ships. And I took pictures of a picture of the crew's living quarters, because everybody who works on it volunteers, and they it was built, I believe, in Brazil, and they sailed it up the coast and going all the riverways, and I don't think they have to portage it too much, if at all. I can't remember how that all rolls. But they go, no, I think they don't even portage it at all. I think they'll go in the riverway, then back out and down and then around and stuff. So, because how would you portage a ship? What am I thinking about? They don't portage the ship. I'm thinking of like a canoe up in the boundary waters. Anyway, so they go from, I believe, the Atlantic and go through the riverways that they can, and then go back out, and then I think they go up the Mississippi and back down and follow the Atlantic and go into the river tributaries or rivers that come off the Atlantic Ocean or down the Gulf of Mexico, is I believe how they portage their ship. Maybe they, I don't know, I suppose they have to be able to, could they portage a ship that big? Maybe, I don't know, I guess I've seen big yachts coming down, and tiny homes and large homes and split level homes. Who knows what they can do. So anyway, it was a really neat exhibit. So we did that, and then we just kind of bebopped around and went and had a little cocktail on a, it's called Pier 500, and it kind of overlooked the park and where the boats were and the St. Croix River, and I had a pina colada. It was delicious, and had a little snack. And then we drove around on, it was a nice Sunday afternoon, drove around, stopped, I had a gift certificate for a winery, and we had a little snack there, and bought some wines, because it was River Falls days, because the winery is by River Falls, so you could get buy 3 bottles, get 1 free. So that's what we did. I had a snack and got that, and came home, and that was just a lovely Sunday. It was beautiful weather, just the right temperature, a little breezy and windy. That was nice too, though, because it kept you cool, so you wouldn't be too hot. So it was a lovely Sunday. So that was our Sunday. It was very nice, and like I said, other than the weather and all that type of stuff that everybody's dealing with all over the United States right now, it's kind of diverse. Everybody's having extremes of whatever. Extreme storms, extreme winds, extreme tornadoes. It seems more so this year than other years. And what am I going to do today? And why is my hair not in curlers, and why am I dressed the way I am? Because I'm going to go to my new camper and start doing some measuring and stuff, and figure out what I need. So I'm going to measure the dinette, and I'm going to try to, I found this little thing on Pinterest of how to make no-sew slip covers. I don't know, I haven't really looked at it. I've tagged a couple, put it on my Pinterest board, and I'll go back and look at them. But I'm going to do my measurements, so I have all that type of stuff, and then probably order my fabric offline, because I was thinking what kind of theme, and I wanted to go vintage, of course, and I have my vintage kitchen stuff that goes with the carpet and whatever, because it's in that blue, that dark blue. So I thought, well, I can't have this part dark blue and red and then this, so what can I sew? I thought in the main section of the trailer, I'm going to go with a nautical theme, because the kitchen's already red and blue and white and stuff, which I wasn't even thinking nautical or you know, patriotic or Americana or anything like that. But that's the vintage curtains, so I'm kind of building off what the vintage curtains were for that area. And then I thought, how am I going to tie that in together? Because you can't go with really another color scheme, because it will look weird, or I won't like it. I'm not picky, but I want things to match, right? So I decided to go with a nautical theme. We're on a lake, we're on water. I mean, everybody does their up north trailers and campers and cabins and all that type of stuff, you know, with deer and wolves and bears and that type of stuff. Excuse me, I'm slipping. Oh, I was melting. So I decided nautical. We're on the lake, right? We like the water, we like the lake. I thought I'll do nautical. So this time of year, it's July, and I was shopping in Red Wing yesterday, and it has become that time of the year that everything's starting to go on clearance. Not the major stuff, but they're trying to get rid of their like their littler, oh Lord, what am I trying to say? Littler summertime housewares. Spit it out there. Not like their lawn furniture or their lawn cushions, or some of that a little bit really, but so it is here. It's mid-July. Things are going to start going clearance. I have to keep my eye open. So I found this, and I'm sure it was like for Memorial Day or 4th of July. It's a patriotic looking bed comforter. And I can't reupholster the couch because it's this funky, weird, flip back down futon-y couch thing that I'm just going to have to put a cover over. So this has a white background, which I don't know about that yet. I'm going to think, but it's very small and machine washable. So I'm like, maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it'll keep people cleaner in my camper, and they won't be so like coming in without being cleaned up and just flopping on my furniture if it's white, because then the evidence will be there, right? So this has great big, it looks like a quilt, but it's not. It's a bedspread, and has like stars on it that are red, white, and blue. So it's patriotic, but it's still red, white, and blue to the point where I can throw some nautical stuff on there and bring it around to that type of decor, I guess. That's what I'm going to go with. And then I don't think it will be too hard for me to find, oh Lord, I can't find my words today, nautical type curtains that will match the red, white, and blue in the kitchen dining area. I can bring in the probably blue and red into the patio window and the living room windows and tie it all in together that way. So that will be nice. So, and then I can bring in some of my stuff I have up north that I have red and some stuff that will go with it too, which is kind of nice. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take my tape measure over with my little notebook and then just start jotting things down and really looking at what shape things are really in. I bet you I've only been in their new camper 4 times since we got it. I've been so busy with everything. It's just sitting over there at Gary's dad, Raleigh's house. So I'm going to get over there today and just start doing measurements. Not doing my cleaning and stuff yet. We don't even have it plugged in. We don't have it plugged in or anything. So I'm not even rolling down that road until it's cooler. I probably won't even do that until like, oh, probably fall, you know, so September, October. I probably won't even do that, so it'll be nice and cool. And it'll be cleaned for the season, and then hopefully, you know, because hopefully, it's a new word, hoping then this fall when I'll have to clean and I take everything from my up north camper that I want to be in this camper. I'll put it in there so when we take it up in the spring, it'll be all ready to roll. I'll just open it up and it'll be all fresh and it'll be great for the season. So that's what I'm doing today. Not much. And next weekend, me and my husband are going to go up to the lake for a little weekend. We are not decided. We have not decided. I'm very sorry about my grammar today. I do not know what's going on with me. I stayed at home last night. I didn't go out or anything. So I don't know why I can't speak today. But anyway, we're going to go next weekend and we don't know if we're going to take the puppies with us or not. Seth and his girlfriend might come up, but they don't know if they're coming up or not. So it's going to be determined if he and his girlfriend do not go up. Then the puppies can stay home and Seth can watch the puppy dogs. I don't mind taking him up there, but you know, and Lily's familiar with the camper very well and stuff because she's been up there many, many times over the years. You know, even though she's blind now, I think she'll still remember by sniffling around. And they'll have to go out and see the chipmunks. But I think the way the thermometer looks on the forecast, it's going to be in the 90s. And then it's not going to be nice outside for them. And they'll stay in the camper and that'll be all right. But you know, if I take them up north, I want them to be able to go outside and you know, take them for walks and have them sniff out the chipmunks and stuff around the area. So I think it will be too hot for them anyway. So if Seth doesn't go or does go, we'll have to take him up. But if he doesn't, we'll just leave him home with them until it's a nicer weekend. So that's what we're going to do, is just go up north. So not a lot going on, just what we did last weekend, which was fun. And then I'm just doing a little bit of getting ready for the deck. Oh, and then I'm going to do, I am not very good at staying on task today. And I'm going to do is bring my old Sony camera over, and then I'm going to do a quick little tour of the camper of the way it looks right now, just so you can see what the bare bones of what I'm working with is and what it looks like. And I know people do these like big remodel, redeck, but mine's not going to be a big remodel. We're not doing a gut job on it. It's not going to be like this big fan. It's just going to be a poor man's remodel, I guess, and just fixing it up to make it feel homey and nice for us and giving that little vintage flair to it. But I still want to take you along on the little journey of funness and talk about, like I always do, what I've gotten, what I'm buying and stuff for it. So I will do a little video today, just a little, hopefully a little short one of the exterior and interior and what my kind of thoughts and what I plan on doing with it. So better get going because I got to get going over to the farm and I'm going to show you that, take a little video of that, and then I will have coffee with you in 2 weeks because next week I'll be up at the lake with my husband and puppies, or not, or son and his girlfriend, or not. We don't know. We'll see who's going to go with. It's just going to be a nice relaxing weekend and we're just going to do some canoeing and enjoy the lake because it should be a pretty quiet weekend too. So everybody take care until we have coffee next time. We'll see you then. Bye.